Alright, let's get started. Right, I'm in the middle of the war, that's right. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. Do want to check the communication efficiency of my colonies. So I figure that's adjusted slightly. There it is, just as bad as previously was. Yeah, what I'm afraid is that it may actually produce enough unrest to start having unrest off the bat, which would not be good. Because I don't want to have to divert my army into dealing with that as well. Corruption's actually starting to come down to much more reasonable levels as well, which is good. It's not perfect, but I mean, that's another part of M&T. It's nearly impossible to have zero corruption. The only time you can really have zero corruption is if you are a completely decentralized tribe that doesn't have any cities. Otherwise, you're going to start getting corruption. Of course, the problem was trying to conquer. Isn't that Nikki? I think it is. Yeah, Nikki's provinces that I'm going to have to siege down every single one of them. Criticism of the Shugo in the Age of Faith and Reason. Rulers gained legitimacy through acts of piety by upholding divine law, fighting heresy, and sponsoring the church. The Shugo was seen as acting as God's agent on earth, and so upholding their end of the contract that has placed him on the throne in the first place. When a ruler strayed from this course, a willful or zealous religious head would be quick to criticize him. No wise ruler ever underestimated the wrath of an organized religion. Unfortunately, Tamamoto is now the target of just such criticism. We should avoid earning their displeasure in the future, but for now, how should we respond to the challenge? Is it a zealous religious head? Yep. Oh, joy. Make a public show of repentance. The costs of the church displeasure are just so high because of how much influence the church has over the country. Or, well, the cost of church displeasure is always high, it's the length that's important. And I can't handle it for over 5 years. Sue for peace. And since, yeah. Oh well. Don't really care. Built spy network. So I want to continue fabricating claims on their many provinces. That is a lot of money. Of course I'm going to take a huge amount of money. That much money? Yeah. An omen of good things to come. Gain 400 ducats, yes. Let the money flow, let the money flow. Now please, I hope the Siege in Iga will go faster than Bingo, because it would be really annoying if it turns out that they win that siege. And at the moment, I have a better than 50-50 chance of winning the siege, and they don't even have a chance of winning the siege in the current tick. Fortunately, my luck. Okay, my ally can work on sieging that down. I just need to get... at least get them moving. Go to the North Pacific. Tell me what you find. Dang it! Of course it's done. Oh well, they won't have a garrison. Okay. Well, it's close enough to not having a garrison, so... I'm either going to win on this siege tick or the next one. Wait, what? They're that quick? Here too. Yep. No getting around it. You're fighting me. I don't think I even hit a shock phase. I guess I just have that many fire pips. What can I say? The eye just is naturally lucky. Even when it comes into my favor. Although that tends to happen less often. Anyway. So I gotta core these two provinces. They aren't particularly valuable, but they do help in increasing my level of control. Although this one has an interesting natural harbor, so... probably should build some naval infrastructure here at some point. Let's do prestige. I don't know why I was too. And full core. The thing is, Ainu culture is restricted to these 6 provinces. Right here. There's Nivik. However it is pronounced. Up here, restricted to 4 provinces. And then there's the Kukchi. The ones that actually, the Kamchatka culture that actually lives here. And the Kamchatka Peninsula. And that is, how many provinces? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. They're a bit oddly shaped, so... yeah, despite the abysmal communication efficiency, autonomy's still not at 100%. I am gonna have to be careful about unrest. Now this is where we're going to build the city. Sharon's a big province, however, it does have the most rural population out of all the provinces on the actual island of Hokkaido, with 200k. Kitami has 150k. Isakari has, well, 67k. And Wosima has 45k. Finish the exploration of new lands. Well, let's see the actual land. Wow. Although I can't seem to reach the... now I think about it, I don't know actually. Hey, what's that for sure? Is this a Sonara Bay? Is that what it's called? Because the Gulf of Mexico is actually over there. Okay, I can see the trade node now. And right, there's no one here, so... what? Why does Korea have power here? Mexico, okay. Yep, I can get stuff from Mexico. And this does not flow into Mexico. Okay, so no loops. That's good. Right, and... Korea doesn't have exploration ideas, right? Trade, logistic, administrative, espionage, leadership. Alright. They have a Mentech 20. Okay, now for my other question. Why do they have power there? Because it's because they have power in Manchuria on the other hand. Then why not these three tribes? I was wrong, there being no value here. There is value here. It's from all the fur up here, which do actually provide trade value despite there no one being there. Or at least no... nothing more organized than a single tribe. A single chieftain. That's core. So I can get rid of the overextension, which isn't actually that big of an issue, but I'd rather not have. Let's get the dock in place here. Well, trade harbor. So that when CE recalculates, they're gonna have a lot better time. I figure at worst it will be 40 days long communication time. At least for these two. This one, yeah, probably I'd say at worst 50. Thank you, Zen Temple. Oh, I've discovered my first natives. And it looks like all that is just one big wasteland, these mountains. Now the last of the MEIOU culture is gone. Oh joy. This wasn't actually on purpose, anyway. So green is areas that I am able to colonize. So I can start colonizing the Americas if I choose to. Although I'll probably continue to colonize Ainu provinces in order to get myself a stronger degree of control. Well, make it easier for me to get the Ainu culture to be accepted. I haven't actually offered favors or revoked privileges. Not doing that. Not fine with that. Nobles Criminal Court gives unrest in every province and increased income. Or I can permit some commoners in the cabinet, which will reduce their influence and get me much cheaper advisors. Although I can probably check to see how much it is. It would reduce the cost by 15%. The same amount as meritocracy does. Not by a huge amount, but still by 0.12 ducats per month for each of them, so... Besides, it lowers their influence, which makes them easier to control, and gives myself more power. Because of course I'll take that option. And no stability loss. That's great. Um... No, 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 no. Oh, well, actually, I don't care about Tosa. Okay, this is a privilege I'm definitely revoking immediately. Awazi. Idumi. I don't care about Idumi. Awazi. Where is that? Oh, it's over here. I don't like that. Farima. I have a feeling that's not a good place for that to be. Youch. That's not great. Key. Don't care. That was a lot more promotions than I expected. And I feel like that removed a lot of my own progress in trying to get them to demote. South Pacific, the Indian Ocean really does not matter for much for me. Other than checking to see how. Oh no. Great. It's gonna be a while before I can revoke a privilege again. Although, as soon as I gain more stat points, it's... Yeah, so it's not really that much of an issue. Dead hand of the church. Do I want more church influence? Youch, not really. Let's see. Fine, dead hand of the church. Right then, save game, and then end the recording. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. Until then.